Hello, family. This is Michael Zingara of All Exotic Tarot and Divination. Today we're going to do an unboxing of a Native American tarot deck. This is the newer edition of it. I did have the older edition, but I had to trade it away to get some secrets, which I really regret. I ended up longing for this deck, and basically I bought a new edition of it. It is a little bit skinnier, and I do have a couple complaints about that. But all in all, this is a very beautiful deck. In my ancestral core, I have a spirit that's a chief of a Pueblo Indian tribe. And the nice thing is, when you have a chief in the tribe, you get to use the shaman and all the warriors, the women, and the children. As far as the spirit group, everybody's going to stick up for you. So basically, they're pretty much, this is the way they like to communicate with me. So let's take a look at this deck, and it's simply beautiful. It is a lot skinnier now than I remembered. Let's look at the back. There we go. Some Hopi-esque looking art right there. Alright, so I give kudos to the author and the artist also. Basically put Native American beliefs in a European framework, such as the tarot, for people to kind of understand. This is a cross-cultural deck as far as the different Indian, I shouldn't say Indian, the different First Peoples tribes and racial groups that are in there. It is close enough to the RSW format that you won't have much trouble reading these. Yeah, see, there's an Inuit right there. And just a simply lovely, beautiful deck. They got a plastic coating on them. The cardstock's really nice. It's funny that they chose that one for the Hermit, because basically these trapper guys, the Indians, thought they were kind of crazy because they lived by themselves. And there's the Apache ritual. Kind of a Mexican flavored death card. They do change some of the oops, sorry folks. They do change some of the names of the major arcana, but you can cope with it. But it does go across all cultures. Hopefully another group of native people spirits comes into my life. Okay, the first suit is not there yet. No need for the wheel when you got a horse and two sticks. Okay, we're in the suit of the hatchets or tomahawks. Sorry, I didn't mention when we got into that suit. But the suit is right there, which I like that. Because it is confusing when you get to the pipes suit. Which we're doing now. The overall deck is a nice reflection of Indian life. And like I said, people have that in their ancestry. They'll probably work very well with this deck. Your ancestors will appreciate this. Okay, they do Maiden Warrior, Matriarch, and Chief. Nice breakdown. Should be one more for Shaman, but... Alright. Now we're in the Cup suit. They call it Vessels. Now you notice in the ones that they can't mistake what suit it is, that symbol's missing. Up there. So I think they know internally they had a problem with the art. But US Games is stepping up the what they do. Thankfully. Used to have a love-hate relationship with them back in the 80s. Late 80s, early 90s. Alright, and that where they show the actual vessel, that's only on the court cards. I'm sorry, folks. So you will have trouble reading the between the pipes and the tomahawks. This is a very archetypical turret. You could use this as a oracle deck if you wanted to. Very, very diverse divination system. Okay, these are a little bit out of order. Sorry, folks. Okay. One thing fun to do is to study on First Peoples culture and try to identify the tribe. If if you don't read it in the guidebook, she did write a big guidebook for this, and that's what I had back in the day. It does come with an art card, the backs, which is nice, and there's a medicine song. Not a bad way to start a reading when you use these cards. I'm sure the All-Father will, Great Father in the sky, or God will appreciate it. Alright, just like all of my unboxings and walkthroughs, basically if you want to get a reading with this deck, like and subscribe, and leave a comment, and basically when I do a review of this, which I will, I've used this deck for years, and when I will do a reading then, and go into further detail and beautiful qualities about the deck, and things to point out. So, if you want to get that done, go ahead and do that. Those of you who don't want to read, you can still like and unfollow. When you do make a comment, do indicate that you, those people who do want a reading, tell me you want a reading. If you just want to comment, that's fine. And I want to thank everybody for looking at this. So very worthwhile tarot deck to look at. And I appreciate you guys watching. Blessings to everyone. Eshe.